Alright, I'm gonna try and make this quick, mostly because it's almost midnight, but it's Monday and my game just wrapped up. I didn't vlog yesterday because I really couldn't think of anything to say. But the discussions I posted to Blackboard for my 2 classes earlier today gave me something to think about. Now, with every class, they put up a discussion of, yeah, introduce yourself, even though we've already introduced ourselves repeatedly to our cohort. The professors don't know us yet. So it's understandable but frustrating at the same time because I want to try and come up with something new to tell these people because we all have to keep regurgitating mostly the same information. But between the 2 prompts, I got an idea. One asked about things like favorites, which I don't do, but it also talked about guilty pleasure favorite reading. And like I said in my response, guilty pleasure implies that I think there's something wrong with it. Now, I do have issues with overused and problematic tropes, but that doesn't make me feel guilty about reading it. It just makes me want to fix them. So I said so. Well, that also got me thinking about that in the context of the other prompt for the other class that asks about career path. Now, when I'm asked about what I want to do with a master's in publishing, I say that I don't have a clear goal, mostly because I really am okay with ending up editing in for most market segments or types of publishing. My science background may make me somewhat better qualified for working with science journals, but I'd never actually talked to the cohort or brought up in any of these introductions about the manga until today. I was thinking about a response to the guilty pleasure, and it's like, does manga count? I mean, I don't feel guilty about it, but I don't necessarily talk about it because I don't think other people respect it, or certainly not at the same level as trade fiction or those science journals. But that doesn't make me any less interested in it. And not talking about a segment of the market I'm heavily invested in emotionally, temporally, and arguably financially isn't going to do me any favors in trying to make headway in that market. I also don't want to hold myself back from talking about something I am passionate about because I think other people look down on that form of expression. I mean, if I can't handle that on my personal scale, I'm definitely not going to be able to do anything in addressing it on a professional scale. And I really hadn't thought about it like that until those 2 prompts combined made me do it. I think that's a good thing. Other than that, I'm breaking in a brand new coffee pot today. And since school officially started today, I really do need to actually sit down and do some reading and listen to some lectures. So I'm gonna go do homework and maybe talk to you tomorrow.